Minister of Foreign Affairs. Mr. Speaker, for the past 20 years, we've heard the same gnashing of teeth and the same speechifying by this party. What did they deliver for Quebec in the last 20 years? Nothing. Zero. Order, please. Order. Order. The Honourable Member for Hochelaga. Mr. Speaker, we don't live on our knees, we live standing up. This Conservative government couldn't care less about Quebec. Nothing prevented it from compensating Quebec for tax harmonization. For the government of Quebec, this is settled. But they are just fooling around here in Ottawa. If the government wanted to avoid elections, all it had to do was compensate Quebec to the tune of $2.2 billion. Doesn't the Prime Minister realize that his indifference to Quebec will provoke elections? And as the Finance Minister said, Quebecers will decide. The Honourable Minister of Finance. Order. We've had good discussions with the Government of Quebec, the Minister of Finance of Quebec, regarding the HST. We hope that we'll have an agreement very soon. We will continue our talks with the Quebec government. The Honourable Member for Hochelaga. Mr. Speaker, they've been fooling around with this for 20 years. They continue to help the wealthy. Tax cuts are maintained for oil companies. The banks can continue to stockpile fortunes in tax havens, but government continues to refuse to pay its debt to Quebec. How can the Finance Minister explain that he cannot do justice for Quebec, but he can help his cronies in the banks and oil companies? Either he can, or he's acting in bad faith. The Honourable Minister of Foreign Affairs. Mr. Speaker, the masks will fall. This Member of Parliament was part of the PQ government. There are others in that group who were part of the PQ government. Never did they ask for this. Never did they ever stand up for Quebecers. They were Industrial League doormats.